What's up everyone, it's Joey, Bluff Response, and today we're checking out the Verbos Electronics Sawtooth Stack. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we got the Verbos Electronics Sawtooth Stack here. The Sawtooth Stack is inspired by a Barry Schrader release that he was tuning a bunch of different saw waves. I forget the name by now. Mark told me about it when we met up to discuss this review. He gave me this for review. And I'm sorry I forgot the name of the release, but I know someone in the comments will have it. But anyway, in taking that approach, he decided to make a module inspired by that record. So basically what it is you have a group of oscillators. It's one oscillator or set of oscillators, and then you have two envelopes. It's a fully complete voice. It responds to MIDI. You see you have your MIDI input there, and it's quite cool. You got two envelopes. You can blend between saw and sine, sine and saw rather. Simple, easy to understand. Your envelopes are rise fall type. And then you have this richness control, which once you bring the saw wave in, does kind of like a hard sync type sound. It's easy to understand, but the key thing about the stack is really this detuning feature, which you can use to get those we'll make a drone, those like kind of hyper saw type things, but also further to get even more weird detune stuff. And you can see the voices spread in stereo, which is quite cool. Put a little verb on that from my Mimeo phone. And we're making some special stuff. So I like that. I like that a lot. And in general, I like this. I've had it for a bit now, but you know, the holidays, so I used it. It's already on a track. It's just another one of those things that's simple, sounds good. It comes in a full voice case, kind of like a Make Noise Zero Coast or Strega or something. So it's in that vein, like just a complete voice you could do stuff with. Bring down the reverb, back to the sound wave. Now, one thing that's interesting and honestly quite cool sounding is this auto-tune function. If you get like really out there, you just hit that and it brings all the oscillators into tune with each other. And I love the sounds it makes when you do that. Like, that would be such a cool way like we're totally out there. For example, this is not the coolest sequence ever, of course. Just to give you an idea though. And then auto-tune it. And you can use that for a some sort of transition or something while running. So I like that. If you ever wanted all those type of hyper saw sounds and more, you could do it now. Oh yeah, and it has like a really rich sound. I like the overall tonality of it. I'm vibing with that. Let's talk about modulation routing. So one cool thing about it you might notice is you see these numbers on the front panel, they're MIDI CC, so you could say like 75 is rise time, 74 is fall. If you're using MIDI, that's very handy. And then also you have default routings for the envelopes and such. So let's say I'm sequencing. Oh, by the way, it sounds wild. Let's get my drums in here. We can do envelope 1 is routed to richness. Sounds like a car trying to start when you're turning the starter. Wow, soon people won't even know what that sounds like. Wow. Lower. Yeah. But we're gonna keep fucking with that more. So I'm gonna use a CV mixer here because I want to get really wild on this. We're gonna break that normalization. We're gonna take the envelope 1 output into the CV mixer, and then we're also going to send an LFO into the CV mixer, and we're gonna see how that works. Crazy, okay. All right. Edit that sequence. Sequencer is the Oxy one, of course. It's my favorite sequencer. I always find it strange because when I did the Oxy 1 review, people were saying that I liked it too much and it's because I got it for free. And I was thinking, like, if I get it for free, doesn't that mean I care less because I have nothing invested in it? If I bought it, I would really want to like it because I spent my money. I don't know. Anyway, I fucking love the Oxy 1. And I like this Verbos oscillator voice. Wild. It just sounds crazy. That's just the LFO. It's just a constant note. There's no pitch sequencing happening there. Now I want to let's get wild. I'm gonna take a sine wave out and modulate the spread. Okay. That's not sounding as cool as I thought it would. But anyway, we can play with the spread dynamically. Let's send this a sequence to spread. I like that. All right, let's speed up. Speed up a lot. And I'm gonna send an oscillator out into that CV mixer I mentioned before. See what we get. That's modulating the richness. Nice. Pull out the pitch CV. Well, there was no pitch change, honestly. So, we're gonna... Wow. I bet it's never sounded like that before. Crazy. Rising. Tight. That's a sick fucking sound. Ooh. Oh. Let's try another sequence. You know what? I don't normally do this in demos, but we need a break beat. Sorry, guys. And that's from the Octatrack. Yes! It felt right, you know? Killing my hearing. Let's get back to the Sawtooth Stack. I got distracted there. That's such a fucking wild sound though, huh? Yes! Enough of that spread sequencing. Remember, I never advertise sanity. Wow, that sounds insane. I need some fucking comb filter on that shit. Octatrack still amazing. What a crazy voice. Oh. Let's bring back the audio rate mod of richness. Oh my god! Holy fuck! Wow! That's insane! Yes! That's a fucking sound. No reverb. Oh, fuck. I'm hyped right now. Just tuning the modulator. That's the comb filter. Oh my god. Oh my god, that drone is fucking unbelievable. That pitch sweep was almost like Funky Shit by Prodigy for a second. Or at least I remembered it. Probably doesn't sound like it at all. But for a second, I had it in my head. But this thing sounds brutal. Oh my god. By the way, you can make pretty sounds with it too, but you know. Why are you watching me for that? Comb filter. This is like taking an ice pick to my skull, and I will be cleansed. Of all past wrongdoings, and then I will do more wrong. Let's go. Fucking brutal. Bring it down. I love how crazy it is. It's just a sine wave, like there's nothing even there, and then boom, you're in this wild territory. With reverb. Now I'm just playing the keyboard manually. I'm tweaking the modulator. Oh my god! Shredding! Oh my god! I really like this. Verbos Sawtooth Stack. So that was sick. Look, the thing sounds awesome. Does it do everything in the world? No, but if you just want a voice that just sounds really fucking good and rubbery, liquid, like putty you can play with, it is awesome for that. I like this Sawtooth spread, detune, stereo field, manipulation magic. I like the weird hard sync. I like how insane it sounds, and again, I love that being that it's analog, you can push it so far and it always sounds beautifully rich and organic and textural. There's no accounting for missed modulation because it doesn't respond to X or Y voltage. It responds to everything and it sounds good doing it all. Do you want a complete voice? Are you looking for something that has raw power? This is it. As always, samples of this jam are going to be up on my Patreon. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. There's a lot of videos to come. If you checked me out last year, thanks. And if you're going to check me out this year, thank you too. If you want to support me, check out my Bandcamp, check out my label, check out my Patreon. Like and subscribe. Follow me everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, you name it, I'm there. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out.